Please take your seats. Please take your seats. Good evening and welcome to this meeting of the Rochester City Council. The meeting will come to order and the clerk will call the roll. Councilmember Clifford? Here. Councilmember Evans?
Present.
Councilmember Gruber?
Here.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Present, ma'am.
Councilmember Ortiz?
Here.
Councilmember Patterson? Here. Councilmember Spall?
Here.
Vice President McFadden?
Here.
President Scott? Here. I'd like to ask Council to rise for a moment of silence, please. Councilmember McFadden.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll now move to do the retirement recognition ceremony with Armanda Vasquez. Come to the podium along with Councilmember Patterson, Deputy Mayor Smith, and Commissioner Muhammad.
Armanda Vasquez, or Mandy Vasquez, is retiring at the end of January, having served with the city for 42 years. She began her service as a clerk for City Court in 1976, and from there she moved to the Rochester Public Library, holding various positions during her tenure. In 1985, Mandy transferred to community development, and in 1988, she accepted a position with the Department of Environmental Services, Architecture and Engineering, where she remained until 1997. When the NET, or Neighborhood Empowerment Team, offices were created in the Johnson administration, she stepped into her new role as customer service representative. Her title fit her talent, customer service. She was an asset to the NET team from day one, establishing relationships with citizens and organizations to better serve the community. She served at the Northeast Net office until 2006 and the Northwest Net office until 2009. She moved to the Southeast NSC in 2009, where she remains today. Mandy served every constituent with a smile and made sure everyone left the office with the information needed. She's a consensus builder and prides herself on taking care of even the most difficult situations so everyone leaves happy. You're welcome. Prior customers that Mandy assisted still call her to this day because they know she will point them in the right direction. Over the years, she's received numerous thank you letters and emails. Gloria Yakub of the Monroe County Democrat Committee had this to say about Mandy. Quote, I wrote and mentioned to several city council members that you should be commended for your fine performance as a worker for the city, that you care for the city of Rochester and the people you serve, and quite a few times you go beyond the call of duty to help other people, end quote. Mandy is a true servant leader, and she will be missed. Mandy and her husband have purchased a house in Melbourne, Florida. We won't hold that against you. To spend more time with her grandchildren and family. They now have a place to escape from the winter cold, but we don't know anything about that, right? It's beautiful here. Mandy, on behalf of the city and on behalf of the mayor and city council and many residents whose lives you've touched throughout your 42 years, thank you and congratulations. We wish you a happy, healthy, and safe retirement.
I want to thank everybody that's here tonight. It has been a pleasure to be employed by the city of Rochester. I have a lot of good memories to keep with me and take with me all over, everywhere I go. And I'm very thankful to my Lord because I have worked so many years and I have pushed myself to work every day. I have a real back injury, and I still go to work every day. I did not want to stay home. And I thank everybody again for everything.
I want to thank Mandy because all day long I've been singing the song, Mandy!
Thank you for your service to the city of Rochester, Amanda. Mayor, I understood that you were going to be in Albany, but I'm glad that you're here. Speaking of songs, though, there's a song that's playing all the time now, this Peloton advertisement. Says, somebody bring me back some money, please. You brought us back some money. What can I say? Next, we have the approval of the minutes by Councilmember Gruber.
Resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of December 18th, 2018 be approved as published in the official sheets of the proceedings.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0.
The mayor submits the following quarterly reports, professional services agreements, December 31st, 2018, quarterly reports, delinquent receivables, December 31st, 2018.
It's time for the presentation and reference of petitions and any other communications. Are there any petitions? Hearing none, we'll now move on to reports of standing committees and actions thereon. Vice President McFadden, the Finance Committee report, please.
Madam President, members of the Council, the Finance Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory item number 1, appropriating firefighters insurance funds. Introductory number 2, authorizing a mandatory agreement with the Legal Med LLC for expert witness services for the Law Department. And introductory item number 3, authorizing agreement with Bruckner, Tillett, and Rossi, Inc. for appraisal and real estate services for the Law Department. This report was respectfully submitted by Council members Molly Clifford, Malik Evans, Michael Patterson, Council President Loretta Scott, and myself, Adam McFadden.
Thank you, Vice President McFadden. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 1, legislation authorizing expenditures from the Firefighters Insurance Fund. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 2, legislation for expert witness services. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 3, legislation for appraisal and real estate services. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Councilmember Patterson, the Neighborhood and Business Development Committee report, please.
Thank you. The Neighborhood and Business Development Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 4, authorizing the sale of real estate. Introductory number 6, authorizing the acquisition by negotiation of properties for a new Goodman Section office for the Rochester Police Department and the new Southeast Quadrant Neighborhood Service Center, as amended. Introductory number 7, bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $500,000 bonds of said city to finance costs of the acquisition of properties and demolition of structures to establish a site for a Goodman Section office for the Rochester Police Department and Southeast Quadrant Neighborhood Service Center. The following entitled legislation is being held in committee. Introductory number 5, determinations and findings related to the acquisition of properties to establish a new Goodman Section office for the Rochester Police Department and a new neighborhood service center for the city's Southeast Quadrant. These are respectfully submitted by myself, Michael A. Patterson, Council members Willie J. Lightfoot, Council member Jacqueline Ortiz, Council Vice President Adam C. McFadden, and yourself, President Loretta C. Scott.
Thank you, Member Patterson. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 4, legislation for the sale of 2 properties. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 6, as amended, legislation authorizing the acquisition by negotiation of properties for the new Goodman Section office for the RPD and Southeast Quadrant Neighborhood Service Center. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 7, a bond ordinance to fund the costs related to the Goodman Section office for the RPD and Southeast Quadrant Neighborhood Service Center. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes, ma'am.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson?
Yes.
Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
Yes.
President Scott.
Yes. Motion carries 9-0. Councilmember Evans, the Parks and Public Works Committee report, please.
Thank you, Madam President. To the Council, the Parks and Public Works Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 8, appropriating funds for the 2017 Preventative Maintenance Group number 4 project. Introductory number 9, authorizing an mandatory agreement for 2016 Preventative Maintenance Group number 2 project. Introductory number 11, authorizing a reimbursement agreement with the Rochester District Heating Cooperative, Inc. for the Rundell Library Structural Terrace Improvements Phase 4 project. Introductory number 12, authorizing an agreement for the Blue Cross Arena at the War Memorial roof restoration. Introductory number 13, a bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $573,000 bonds of said city to finance the Blue Cross Arena at the War Memorial's roof restoration project. Introductory number 14, authorizing an agreement for geographic information system capability upgrades. Introductory number 15, authorizing agreements and funding for the Rock the Riverway Management Entity Study. Introductory number 16, bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $1,050,000 in bonds of said city to finance a portion of the city's 2019 water main cleaning and cement line project of distribution system water main renewal program as amended. Introductory number 17, a bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $607,000 of bonds of said city to finance a portion of the district's 2019 cured in place pipe project of distribution system water main renewal program. And introductory number 18, a bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $1,250,000 in bonds of said city to finance water main extensions for the city's 2009 water main extensions and improvements project of the distribution system water main renewal program. The following entitled legislation is being held in committee. Introductory number 10, approving the geometric changes related to the Atlantic Avenue Merriam Street Safety Improvement Project. And introductory number 20, amending the municipal code with regard to the telecommunications facilities in the right-of-way. This report was respectfully submitted by Council members Mitch Gruber, Council member Elaine M. Spall, Council Vice President Adam C. McFadden, Council President Loretta C. Scott, and myself, Council member Malik Evans.
Thank you, Councilmember Evans. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 8, legislation for the 2017 Preventive Maintenance Group number 4 project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 9, legislation for the 2016 Preventive Maintenance Group 2 project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 11, legislation for the Rochester District Heating Cooperative. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 12, legislation for the Blue Cross Arena at the War Memorial Roof Restoration Project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 13, a bond ordinance to fund the Blue Cross Arena at the War Memorial Roof Restoration Project. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes, ma'am.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson? Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 14, legislation for GIS upgrades. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 15, legislation for a Rockland Riverway Management Entity Study. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Motion carries 8-1. Introductory number 16, as amended, a bond ordinance for the 2019 water main cleaning and cement lining project. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot? Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson? Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 17, a bond ordinance for the 2019 water main cured-in-place pipe project. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot? Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson? Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 9-0. Introductory number 18, a bond ordinance for the 2019 water main extensions and improvements project. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot? Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson? Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 9-0. I will now give the report of the Committee of the Whole. The Committee of the Whole recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 21, a resolution confirming the appointment of the fire chief. The Committee of the Whole is holding the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 19, amending the city charter with respect to the creation of a police accountability board. This report is respectfully submitted by Council members Molly Clifford, Malik D. Evans, Mitch Gruber, Willie J. Lightfoot, Jacqueline Ortiz, Michael A. Patterson, Elaine M. Spall, Vice President Adam C. McFadden, and myself, Council President Loretta C. Scott. The report will be received, filed, and published. Now let's have the vote on introductory number 21, a resolution confirming the appointment of the fire chief. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 9-0. Congratulations, Chief Jackson. Okay. Before we move to miscellaneous business, let us adjourn and convene the meeting of the Urban Renewal Agency. This meeting is adjourned. The meeting will come to order and the clerk will call the roll.
Agent Clifford? Agent Evans?
Present.
Agent Gruber?
Here.
Agent Lightfoot?
Here.
Agent Ortiz? Agent Patterson?
Here.
Agent Spall?
Agent Spall is present.
Agent Vice President McFadden?
In the building.
Agent President Scott?
Here. Reports of standing committees and action thereon. Agent Patterson, the Neighborhood and Business Development Committee report, please.
The agent part always kills me. The Rochester Urban Renewal Agency's Neighborhood and Business Development Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number URA1, resolution approving the 2017-18 annual report of the Rochester Urban Renewal Agency. This report is respectfully submitted by myself, Agent Michael A. Patterson, Agents Agents Willie J. Lightfoot, Agents Jacqueline Ortiz, Agent Vice President Adam C. McFadden, and Agent President Loretta C. Scott.
Thank you, Agent Patterson. That report will be received, filed, and published, and will proceed with the vote. Introductory number URA 1, a resolution approving the 2017-18 annual report of the Rochester Urban Renewal Agency. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. That motion carries. Is there any miscellaneous business to come before the Urban Renewal Agency or the City Council?
Madam President, I just want to note and welcome James Smith as our new Deputy Mayor, as well as Justin Roy as our Communications Director. Justin was baptized by fire last week, so we want to give him a big round of applause for sticking around. Thank you.
Okay. Well, welcome to both of you. We have treats for you. This meeting is adjourned.